Good. Great match.
Oh, wonderful, man. I loved it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
IWGP US Champion once again.
Oh, God.
Classic match.
This is hard. How do you do this?
Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega, one of the greatest matches I've ever seen tonight.
Thank you
Thought
so
it was
much.
a great show.
Oh, God, fucking hell. All right, let's go.
Well, it's going to be a lot of people wanting to talk to you about that great match, Will.
Go for it. Anyone? Hello, mate. Hello, love.
Hi, this is Kate from Fightful. You had said after your first match with Kenny Omega in New Japan that it was a match that changed who you were as a wrestler. You lost a pint of blood. You never fully recovered. I feel like we saw a really similar effort out there tonight. Was there anything that you learned in your first match that helped you kind of prepare in this one to make the adjustments you needed to win your title back tonight?
I worked a lot on the power game for myself, especially I feel like I've done a lot better after I got cut open. The last time when I got cut open, I honestly felt like I was losing control of my legs a little bit. I didn't have the legs underneath me, and it was just kind of like a 20-minute. I didn't have anything in me. I just tried to fight. This time I felt a lot better. I felt like my cardio endurance was so much better for this one. The training camp worked. Trained at the London School of Lucha Libre, and I get to go down to the Rev Pro Academy. So like getting in there was incredible. So I was really happy with my performance on this side.
Well, Denise Salcedo, Instinct Culture. So I want to start off by asking you, given the high standard that you and Kenny Omega set in your last match, how did you feel heading into this match, and how did you feel coming out of it?
A lot of anxiety. I won't lie to you. Like I don't feel like I told my missus this, but on the Tokyo Dome one, I've never felt like more in my life like the world's eyes were on me. I feel like after I said everything I needed to say to him at the press conference previously, I just felt like the world's eyes were on me, and I'm not really used to that. Like obviously there's the best of Super Juniors, there's the World Championships, but I honestly felt like for the first time, the world's eyes were on me. Maybe I didn't cope with it very well, but coming to this one, I had that same anxiety, that same like just pacing up and down my hotel room, kind of like a tiger in a zoo. I just wanted to fucking chew on something. But I was heading out there. I kind of had to embrace my inner Paul Robinson. And just kind of like, my mission was to fight 13,000 people, and I came out on top,
Will Ospreay, Liam Crowley, comicbooks.com. First off, it's an honor and a privilege to watch you ever compete on American television, let alone in person. The two big matches tonight, Okada versus Danielson and you versus Omega. 3 of those 4 guys barely wrestled leading up to Forbidden Door. You know, the show last year, a lot of injuries plagued it. Yet you still competed on Rampage and other promotions. Like I said, it's an honor to watch you wrestle, but why is it important for you to still have these matches leading up to the big show? And then on top of that, you mentioned the frustration with clap crowd wrestling in Japan. Talk to me about the energy you felt tonight here in Toronto.
The energy was spectacular. I can never like, he just kept doing that the whole thing. It's just the best drug in the world. You can't like take anything that would get that type of high. It's an incredible feeling. Just marvelous as well, just because once again, like when me and Kenny done that first match, like the vocal side of Japan just only came back, so like I kind of think that threw me a little bit. So, but this time I kind of was like expecting, I don't know, like I never want to be egotistical about it by saying I'm expecting a reaction, but like I knew what we created in the Tokyo Dome was special, and to like try and not only live up to that match, but like try and top it. I feel like we've done that today. I feel like completely amazed by it. And my whole thing with performing, not just like in Japan, in England, United States, Canada, France, Italy, Spain, Germany, just anywhere, right? I think the term best in the world is thrown around almost religiously in any type of promotion. I don't allocate myself just to one place. I think to truly be the best in the world, you test yourself in every company's position. You go anywhere and everywhere, and that's how you find and discover new talent. Like I always have a saying of pay it forward, and I feel like getting that, like especially I'm very passionate about my own country scene, about like the British wrestling scene. They got hit real hard from the pandemic, and I took it upon myself. It's kind of like to try and get it back to how it was. So, and I still don't think the job's done in England yet, but I do feel like my time is coming up, especially like doing all like the independence. Like my body is starting to break down, so I think it is time for me to be a little bit more sensible, and I'll probably will wrap up doing all the independence this year.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Hi, Will. Lex Tan from Ringside Heat on Saga 960 AM here in Toronto. And the question is, what do you feel the next echelon of the career that you're building for yourself? What is something that you feel like you want to prove next to the entire world?
I don't know what echelons means. I'm not joking. Level. Oh, so the next level. And then what was the other bit about that? I was trying to work out what echelon.
All right. Basically, what is the next level you want to get to, and is there anything more that you want to prove to yourself and to the entire world?
Man, it's a difficult one. I normally just take every day as it comes when it comes to wrestling. Like I take every New Japan tour as it comes. I take every opportunity to like wrestle anywhere and everywhere. So I guess the next level for me is just I don't know. I want that run. I think like everyone, especially when it comes to New Japan for myself, I want that like run of just like everybody. Do you remember like when there was times where like companies were a little bit on the downside? Like for example, when TNA was going down, you'd always be like, but at least they got AJ. Like, you know what I mean? They would always be like I want to be like that with New Japan. I want it to be like, even if there is like any rocky roads or anything along those lines, especially during that pandemic, it was the fucking, like, I can't tell you enough. I would not wish that upon anybody at all. But like I did that because I generally love my company. I really do. But I want that run, especially like with everything how it looks. It is just I just want to put on the best physical work that I can, and I'm very passionate to do it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I mean, I just kind of want to throw this out there as well, because while the conversation is on best in the world, I have taken so much from a man that I completely respect and admire, and I hold him to the highest regards. And in September, he is celebrating his 25th anniversary of being a pro wrestler. And I've just got to say it now, he was my idol growing up. I would love to be in the ring with Naomichi Marufuji, if that was possible, and the ball is in Noah's court. I think we can work something out.
Corey Lee from the Wrestling Observer. The injury to your shoulder that happened about a couple months ago, how is that holding up? Obviously you didn't have any tape on in this match, and this match was pretty brutal in regards to, and then also you have the G1 coming up, so just wanted to just get an update on your shoulder and just how it's holding up.
I mean, I have a mad deformity there now. There's like a little hole in my chest now. I miss him. I want it back. But it's never going to come back. It was a partial tear of my pectoral tendon. So thankfully no surgery, but it did need a lot of rehab and recover. And then there was an incident literally this last month when I was wrestling Tanahashi. I think it was May. We're still in June. Yeah, so it was 1 month ago. I hit the storm breaker and my shoulder came out. I've never felt like that. So there is like a weakness here, but I don't want to present that in these type of matches, especially with Kenny. So thankfully, like it held together absolutely fine. I feel great. I mean, like obviously, like in terms of like wooziness and like a little bit all over the shop. Like I just went in there and done a 40-minute match. Of course, I'm gonna feel like that, but just I can't tell you enough, man. Like that's probably like one of the most happiest moments of my life. Like that's incredible. I've never like, felt that before in my entire life. Like literally had like 13,000 people and just like hating my guts. Just like fucking the whole time, just like 13,000 plus versus 1. Did I get in trouble with any of the Canada flag stuff?
I hope not. I mean, you were new. Thankfully, you work for New Japan, not for AEW.
To your delight.
But you were amazing. It was an amazing match. You and Kenny was amazing. It was an incredible match, and I felt like it hasn't come up in the questions, but I know it came up in the commentary. But for those of you in the live crowd, I felt like after seeing your match earlier this year at Wrestle Kingdom at the Tokyo Dome, Kenny really took it to you physically and beat the hell out of you around the ring. And I felt like you wanted to take it to him and do that to him tonight.
I wanted to do it in his back garden as well, because he did it in mine. And like, I know Kenny had that history with Japan, of course he does. But it was like, I'm the guy that like, when it became like a question of who's getting New Japan out of this shit, like the weight fell on my shoulders and like fucking ran with that thing like a track star. I was going to say. But like today it was very important, especially when it's Forbidden Door season. it's my favourite season, like just anything can happen, And the moment you open that door, guess what bastard is showing up? Me.
Kevin Mickey with Sportsnet in Canada. You mentioned the Canada flag stuff. Canadians are wondering, you did a great job antagonizing the Canadians in the lead up to this match. Was that a spur of the moment, or was that something that you were thinking about the whole time?
I mean, I just saw it, and there was a kid flipping me off, and I was like a 12-year-old, and I was just like, you have terrible parents, young man. I honestly, I caught it in the corner of my eye, and I was just like, oh man, I'm the worst, but when there's like trouble around, I love getting involved in it. Like when there's like any time of like, you're gonna get in trouble for this, but like, there's this small part in my brain that just thinks, it'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? Do it! Grab the Canadian flag and put it between your arse crack. Like, do it! Oh, it's done it. Sorry. My bad.
Thank you, Will.
Our whackers, mate.
Thank you, Will.
Oh, good. Oh, wait. Oh, you want me to piss off? Oh,
No, is there any, I'll one going. Any takers? Any more for Will? I know it's an incredible match. I don't want to give Will the bums rush.
That's all good. I don't mind.
He's amazing, incredible.
God bless you.
Bless you.
Will is the only other potential Brit in the room, John Jackson.
Yeah!
From Talksport. You know, you've talked about being an international star and representing, different places across the world. Wembley's coming up. Is the door going to get pried open? Maybe is Tony going to let you appear and really give the English fans what they want?
Listen, the date's free. I'm wrestling Shingo the day before, which is for RevPro, the Copper Box. If people wouldn't mind getting their tickets, I want to sell that 6,000 seater out. That'd be wonderful.
What's up, Andy?
You want money for that now? Like, oh, some money, please. But
Andy's a good guy.
He's a wonderful dude. Just never gets back to anyone's text messages. Get back to me. No, but honestly, I would love to. There's once again, I don't work here, but nothing would make me feel prouder as an Englishman who has flown the flag for my country, even in the good and bad times, to celebrate it in Wembley Stadium, just like Freddie Mercury, just like Oasis. I would love to just prance down there, skipping along like some dozy twat. I would love that, but it's down to Tony, and I hope we can work something out. It would be incredible to see all you guys be a blessing, especially for my country. I love our scene, I love our fan base, and it's just it's so cool that a grand scale show is going to happen literally 40 minutes from my house. I'm going to be there regardless. I'll come watch. It's just can't be. It's an amazing time to be a wrestling fan. Amazing time to just want to be part of AEW, want to be part of New Japan. Just like all wrestling in general, it's just booming, and honestly, I'm just looking forward to the future. Is that all good though? Guys, bless you all. Unless you guys are from Canada and stuff, God bless you, Tony.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me, mate. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Will.
Well, mate, let's start another game.
You guys.